guys, how you doing? And welcome to another 40k Monday. And here we have my Hive Tyrant. Now, I've got to say, it's a bit of a beastie. It's absolutely massive with the wings. Very impressive as a model. Huge, and I mean, it's just imposing. Absolutely imposing. Now, I did ask a load of people on my Facebook which was the best loadout to give it, and they all came back with some fantastic and superb answers and advice for me. But in the end, I settled for a bone sword and a lash whip because I'm going for a close combat army, not so shooty, but very in your face and devastating to behold. Now, the nice thing about this is I feel this is going to cause a load of mayhem if it doesn't get shot down first. We'll see what happens. I mean, it is just such a huge model, so big that I just can't get it all in. So let's look at the pose, for example, for a second. I've gone for a very sort of a lot of movement within the pose, reshaped the legs so they sat in an angle and twisted the body over to that way. Lowering one wing down gave me the opportunity to give it the idea that it was coming in for a landing, and pointing the whip at his enemy, ready to take a hit with his sword, or a swipe with his sword. And if we just spin this round, we can have a look at some of the detail that's in there. So we've got this lovely little dead blood angel sitting in there. If I can bring that in without it blowing too much. It's not going to have it, is it? There we go. We'll go to about there. Hopefully you can see that. There's a lot happening within that piece there. Now, I've used a Forge World Marine cork base, and I'm really getting into using cork at the moment because you can actually cut it up and sculpt it, so it gives you some very sort of alien-like, flint-like stone. The actual, if we can bring him in a bit, this actual piece is really, really nice. Now, I follow the same motif as the rest of my NID so far. It's the white and black. I've got to be careful if I swing the wing around the camera. And I was tempted to gloss up the wings so they were a bit shiny, but I think I'm going to keep them matte because it fits quite nicely in with the rest of the body and the armour that's on there. Now, I'm quite excited about having a Hive Tyrant. So far I've got my Swarm Lord and a few other big Griblies, and then I'm going to start on my Swarm stuff. So if you've got any advice, put it down below. It's always nice to hear from you. So guys, you be good, you be safe, and have a very, very Merry Christmas. Take care.